Hey, shalom to the hopeful elect. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, the great millstone who teach the truth and rule well. This is the brother Yatabio Allah coming back from the GMS SF Bay Area camp. And I got a quick lesson today. All right, Lord's will is edifying, but basically just going into this article and showing you that the demise of America and its occupants, all right, specifically these Babylonians, okay, the ones that are in this kingdom, and they're going mad, all right. But ultimately, this goes into prophecy. All right, I'm gonna read this article. This is from Yahoo.com, and it says this is dated January 20th, 2024. It says Pennsylvania man kills neighbor over loud snoring dispute. And it says a man in Pennsylvania has been arrested and charged for killing his neighbor over an argument about snoring. It's an Edomite. According to the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office, Christopher James Casey was arrested on Thursday for fatally stabbing Robert Wallace following an argument that turned deadly, all because Casey was snoring too loud. The events went down Sunday, January 14th, when Wallace arrived at Casey's home while he was having dinner and proceeded to argue with him. Prosecutors stated that the argument picked up before Casey stabbed Wallace in the chest several times with a large military-style knife. Wallace was found on the ground about 50 yards from his home and was taken to Abington Hospital, where he later died. Casey was also treated at the same hospital for self-inflicted stab wounds to his right thigh, according to prosecutors. Police stated that they were familiar with the two men due to ongoing arguments, including arguments about the defendant's loud snoring, which the victim could hear through the shared wall of the two residencies. All right? Hey, this is what's going on in America. All right? Babylon the Great. Okay? Hey, this is what happens in a wicked society, a wicked kingdom. Okay? Hey, the scriptures talk about joining house into house. That's oppression. You know, having to hear your neighbor snoring, but then to even be bugged out to the point where you got to kill him. Okay, whether it's the juice, whether it's the demons, but ultimately it's prophecy. But you see how in a wicked society things like this happen. Okay, now this is ultimately prophecy, which let me get this in Isaiah 19 and 1 verse 2, straight to the point. And it says, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. And it tells you, I believe it's Revelation, the 11th chapter, that this place is called Egypt, spiritual Egypt. All right, spiritual Sodom. Okay. Now, these Egyptians or these Americans, okay, are against each other. And the Lord is doing this. All right. And they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And this is what you see going on. And this is the start of this prophecy, okay, so to speak. This is an example showing you even at the neighborly level. All right, now we see it going on too by way of you got the left and the right, you got the Republicans and the Democrats. Okay, you see all these people and all the tension against each other. Okay, this is the spirit that the Lord has put amongst these Egyptians to have that hostility. All right, but this is prophecy. And this shows you that this kingdom cannot stand. Because what does it say? When a kingdom is divided against itself, it shall not stand. Even a neighbor who you live with, and it said years, okay, how they probably were friends at one time. All right, hey, he stabbed them 50 times. Okay, but this is what happens in a wicked society. Again, it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his neighbor, and everyone against his and everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay? It says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the chambers to them that with familiar spirits and to the wizards. But the point is in verse 2 that these Egyptians are against each other. All right? Now it tells us in Matthew the 24th chapter, which also goes into end time prophecies, okay, when they asked Yahushai when he would make his return or what the signs would be when he makes his return. All right. Now, straight to the point, verse 12, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, okay, which is sin upon sin, okay, the wickedness, it says the love of many shall wax cold. So this is what you see going on. Okay, again, these people are neighbors. They could have been friends at one time. All right, but this love that this American love, all right, this American hospitality is coming to an end. All right. Hey, what was it? A year ago or 2 years ago, there was a dispute over shoveling snow, and the dude put his neighbor to death, shot him. All right. Hey, more and more things like this are gonna happen, and it's gonna go into little skirmishes, little wars, if you will. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of battles being fought on all fronts, and the Lord is making these politicians, and all these different talking points go into it. All right, you having all these people getting real heated in their views, and then you have just the media just pushing them against each other. Okay, but again, this is prophecy. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So this love is waxing cold. Okay, hey, watch when the Lord turns up the heat even more. Okay, hey, over here in the Bay Area, all right, you have crazy crime rates. All right, people breaking into cars, stealing. Okay, and then what? Now, what happens when the Lord turns up the famines? Okay, what happens when the Lord makes these politicians turn up the economic hell? All right, you're gonna see these people going at it. But this is what happens in a wicked society when it's ran by the wicked. Okay. Now let me jump over here. This is Proverbs 29 and verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Okay, so because the wicked is in authority, and we understand the wicked to be who? Esau, Edom. Okay, what is that? Malachi, the first chapter. Hey, the wicked, that border of wickedness is set up by Edom. Esau, Edom. Wherever he sets up his rule, it's a wicked rule. Okay, and because it's a wicked rule, what happens? The people mourn. So, these people are fed up. This dude can't even, he has to hear his neighbors snoring for years, man. And that's hell. All right. Hey, but why are they living that close? Why do they have walls set up so close? Why does Esau clump all these people into, small living spaces where you can hear that? Because he's the wicked. All right. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Okay, I just want to see what it says for that word mourn. It's like mourn. Sigh, groan in pain or grief, gasp, moan. To sigh, groan, mourn, sigh. Yeah, that's what these people are doing. Hey, they're fed up. And you know what? Esau is just going to put more hell on these people. All right? Yeah, and I'll end off on this. This is Isaiah 24:4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The people languish and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Okay? And who has that rulership right now? Esau. Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. And ultimately, this is what's going to happen. All right? This place is about to be burned with thermonuclear fire. Okay? But before that, you're going to see all these curses come upon our enemies. All right, and you're gonna see all these plagues hit Babylon the Great. It says verse 7: the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, and all the merry-hearted do sigh. All right, hey, these people are sighing. These people are through. Okay, but back in verse 4 it says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away, the haughty people of the earth do languish. And when you get this word for languish, H535. It says to be weak, to droop, to languish, to be exhausted. Okay, exhausted. Past participle of the heart, to be weak, to droop, to be or grow feeble, to languish. Okay, but these people are exhausted. And see, when you see this, you know, these people just being pushed to the edge, what happens? You have a dude killing his neighbor over snoring. All right? But again, hey, this is what you see in a wicked society. And again, this is prophecy speaking. All right? Hey, the love of many is waxing cold. Hey, but Lord's will, this is edifying. Once again, call Haloim Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect and above.